In today's video, I'm doing a first impression video on the Kaleidos Makeup Futurism V Electro-Turquoise Palette. I have done swatches, I've done this look, and give you some first impression thoughts on this palette. So if you want to see all that and more, then keep on watching. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bettina and I'm the makeup enthusiast. In today's video, I'm doing a video first impression look, swatches, and some first impression thoughts on the Kaleidos Makeup Futurism V Electro-Turquoise Palette. Now this palette is $24 US from the Kaleidos Makeup website. This is part of their summer collection and this palette is limited edition. So it is a 6-pan eyeshadow palette. It does come in this very beautiful sleek packaging. It is a 6-pan eyeshadow palette with a little mirror that comes with it. Not really big enough to probably do a full face, but it is big enough probably to do an eye look. So I'm going to start off with swatches and then I will jump straight into doing the look, and I'm going to do a look using all 6 of these colours today, and then I'll give you some first impression thoughts on it. First of all, we have Shockwave, then Force Field, Voltaic, not quite sure how you pronounce that. And we have Tron, Digital, and Wired. Those are the 6 colours there. Alrighty, so I've already gone ahead and laid down a eyeshadow primer with my MAC Painterly paint pot, and then I've set it with some translucent powder. Now I think for today's look I want to do like a winged out look using the dark teal and the shimmery blue on my lid, and then I'm going to incorporate the other colours in there. I'm thinking maybe the orange like on my lower lash line, maybe, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use with this dark brown, but I'll see where it takes me. I don't really want to use it, but I always try and use all the colours in these looks. So I'm going to start with the colour Force Field, which is this one right here, on a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to run this through my crease. That colour builds up quite nicely even with just a blending motion, so I'm just going to clean that brush off on a colour switch and then just go along the top edge of it. Just going to pick up some of the orange colour, which is Voltaic or something, and just run that a tiny little. Taking a fairly small dense brush, I've got my Real Techniques shading brush here, into the colour Digital, and I'm going to map out my so I don't have too much product on my brush while I'm mapping out the shape that I want. I think I'm somewhat happy with that shape, so I'm going to go ahead now and build the colour up on my brush and lay it in that outer grey. And go ahead and fix my eyes up somewhat. So I've gone ahead, my eyes look somewhat similar. I will clean this one up a little bit along this line when I go ahead and do my base, but I've got them looking as similar as I can. I'm going to use a fluffy brush for Tron just to see how it goes. So I think it's going to lay down better. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, there's like a bit of a shift to it, how it catches that light. That is a very pretty colour. It is a bit of fallout, but not too much. And I'm just going back into the teal colour on my Real Techniques brush, and I'm just going to blend the shimmer that I just laid down. So just like kind of flicking it across into the teal, into the shimmer. I'm going to go in with a smallish brush and the brown colour wired. This one right here. I'm just going to lay this on the tail just to see if it can deepen up this teal a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and clean up the fallout and just neaten up these wings a little bit. They're definitely not matching, but I'm going to run with it. One eye spot on is good enough for my liking. I'm going to go do my base and I'll be back in a jiffy. Okay, so for my lower lash line I'm going to use the colour Digital, and then I'm going to blend it into the orange, and then I'm going to pop the colour Shockwave on the inner corner. This is the final look using the Kaleidos Makeup Futurism V palette. So a few thoughts on the Futurism V palette. So this is the Electro-Turquoise Palette, and for starters I really like this palette. I love playing with like turquoise and teal colours, and I think the way that they have like designed the colours in this palette complement each other really well. The only one in the palette that I probably don't enjoy all that much with this colour story is the brown, but it can still be used. I used it to deepen up the teal like on the outer corner, and it worked really well. It layered over it and it did deepen that teal up a fair bit to make it like a smoother gradient. So it's usable, but like out of all the colours it's probably the most boring out of the palette. The colour Shockwave, the shimmer in the corner here, it is a bit chunky, so it does kind of need a glitter glue in my opinion, because I did layer on my inner corner and it just kind of flaked everywhere and it looks a bit chunky. So I think if you are going to use that one, I think probably a glitter glue would be best because it just seems to be a bit more chunkier. The Tron colour, which is the blue shimmer, lays down beautifully. I used it without a glitter glue. I just used whatever stick was left with my paint pot, and I think it worked really beautifully. It laid down really nicely with a bit of a fluffier brush, and it grips to the skin really nicely. The colours Force Field, Voltic and Digital, beautiful colours, and I think they complement each other and work with each other very well and blend into each other really well. So all in all, once again, I think Kaleidos Makeup have knocked it out of the ballpark. I think that these colours work really well together. I think they blend into each other really well, and I think the overall colour theme and story behind this palette works really well. Once again, this one gets a tick of approval from me. I am really enjoying the Kaleidos makeup formula. I think it's a really great formula, and I love these really small, compact, concise collections that they are coming out with. So that's my first impression thoughts, the look, and some swatches of the Futurism V palette. Make sure you let me know down in the comments box if you have this palette and how you are getting on with it. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you like first impression videos. Also, if you are new around here and you want to see more videos and content from myself, then I hope you would consider subscribing down below so you can keep up to date on all the new videos that I release twice a week. That's it for this video, everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.